God said, "You keep asking me for the next level, but I'm worried you haven't built the strength to carry it. You want the blessing, but avoid the burden. You crave peace, but won't train your mind. You seek elevation, but stay addicted to comfort." Shi Heng Yi teaches that discipline is the path to freedom, and freedom doesn't come to the unprepared. What's coming isn't just a reward, it's a responsibility. And if you don't master your thoughts, control your habits, and sharpen your spirit now, even the miracle you prayed for could crush you. This is your wake-up call. Don't just wait on God, prepare for what He's preparing for you. Many people pray for big breakthroughs, success, peace, leadership, financial freedom, healing, or divine purpose. But prayer alone is not the full formula. You can desire the right things, but if your discipline doesn't match your desire, you're not truly ready to receive them. God doesn't delay blessings to punish you. He delays them to protect you. If you're asking for something that your current character, habits, or mindset can't sustain, then giving it to you too early could actually harm you. Think of it this way. You wouldn't give a powerful weapon to someone who hasn't trained to use it. In the same way, God won't hand you power, influence, or favor if you haven't been preparing for it through consistent effort, self-control, and spiritual growth. Shi Heng Yi, a Shaolin master, teaches that discipline is the path to freedom. This principle applies deeply to both physical and spiritual life. Without discipline, freedom becomes chaos. Without preparation, blessings become burdens. That's why true spiritual alignment is not just about praying hard, it's about training hard. Discipline in your mind, your body, your time, your words, and your thoughts. Ask yourself, does my preparation reflect the size of my prayer? If you're praying for financial success, are you managing what little you have with excellence? If you're asking for peace, are you training your mind daily to let go of fear and anxiety? If you're called to lead, are you leading yourself with integrity first? The difference between wishful thinking and true faith is action. Faith doesn't sit still, it gets to work. Your readiness invites divine release. When God sees that your character has caught up to your calling, that your maturity matches your mission, that's when things shift. So don't just pray harder, train harder, wake up earlier, study deeper, serve better, focus longer. Speak wiser, because your next level isn't waiting on God, God is waiting on you. When preparation meets prayer, breakthrough happens. We all want to grow. We want stronger faith, better focus, healthier habits, deeper peace, and greater success. But what many people don't realize is that growth never happens in the comfort zone. It happens in resistance, in pressure, in pain, the same way muscles grow through tension, not relaxation. Shi Heng Yi, a master of the Shaolin way, teaches that the path to mastery is found in embracing challenge. In the monastery, students wake before dawn, train their bodies beyond exhaustion, and discipline their minds into stillness. Why? Because they understand that comfort creates weakness and discomfort builds strength. The same is true in life. Every time you choose what's easy over what's right, you delay your own evolution. Every time you avoid pressure, you reject preparation. Comfort makes you soft, and softness can't carry destiny. You can't pray for a warrior's breakthrough while living with a civilian mindset. God allows pressure not to punish you, but to prepare you. When you're too comfortable, you're not growing, you're coasting. And God doesn't call people to coast through life. He calls them to rise, to fight, to build, to lead. That means you'll face resistance, not because you're off track, but because you're being refined. Think about it. The person you want to become, focused, disciplined, spiritually powerful, will never be born out of ease. That version of you is forged, not found, and the forge is not comfortable, it's hot, it's sharp, it's painful. But it's necessary. If you truly want to grow, stop chasing comfort. Wake up earlier, do the hard work. Embrace the silence, sit with your flaws. Train your mind to obey your spirit, not your emotions. Let discomfort become your classroom. Because when you're always seeking what's easy, you stay the same. But when you embrace what's uncomfortable, you elevate into someone new. God isn't calling the comfortable, He's calling the committed. Growth is on the other side of your resistance, and your willingness to step into discomfort is the proof that you're ready for what's coming. Your mind is the battlefield where most spiritual wars are won or lost. You can be physically strong, talented, and even spiritually gifted, but if your mind is undisciplined, you will sabotage your own destiny. Shi Heng Yi, the Shaolin master, teaches that the mind and body must move as one. That principle doesn't just apply to martial arts, it applies to life. True readiness for life's battles starts with mental clarity, discipline, and focus. If your thoughts are scattered, your life will be too. If your emotions lead you, your purpose will suffer. Many people pray for blessings they aren't mentally strong enough to manage. They want leadership, but they still react emotionally to criticism. They want peace, but haven't learned to silence their inner chaos. They want opportunity, but collapse under pressure. That's not a spiritual problem, it's a mental discipline problem. Spiritual strength isn't just about knowing scripture or attending worship. It's about being able to stand firm when everything around you is unstable. It's about controlling your thoughts, mastering your reactions, and choosing discipline over distraction, especially when nobody is watching. God often delays elevation not because you're not worthy, but because your mind is not ready. If you can't lead yourself in the quiet, how will you lead others in the spotlight? If you break under silence, how will you survive spiritual warfare? Your mind is the gatekeeper to your future. And unless you train it daily, ruthlessly, intentionally, it will rob you of the very things you've been praying for. A weak mind will doubt in moments of faith, quit in seasons of growth, and run when pressure rises. But a strong mind is a spiritual weapon. It stands firm in chaos. It forgives when it hurts. It pushes forward when the body is tired. It stays committed when feelings fade. That's what God is looking for, not just belief, but mental stability backed by spiritual strength. So, if you want to be ready for what's coming, start with your mind. Master your thoughts, and you'll master your future. Most people view the future they desire as a reward, something they deserve after waiting, suffering, or praying hard enough. But the truth is, the next level you've been asking God for is not just a blessing, it's a responsibility. It comes with pressure, it comes with weight, and if you're not trained for it, it won't feel like a blessing at all, it will feel like a burden. That's why God is more concerned with your preparation than your passion. Passion burns bright, but preparation sustains fire. God doesn't promote based on emotions. He promotes based on readiness. He knows that what's coming, whether it's leadership, influence, financial increase, or spiritual responsibility, will test your maturity, your integrity, and your discipline. Shi Heng Yi reminds us through Shaolin wisdom that mastery is not about the reward, but the responsibility to remain disciplined in every moment. That's how a warrior walks, not seeking praise, but carrying purpose. So before God opens the next door, He examines if your character can hold it. Can you handle criticism without breaking down? Can you serve others without pride? Can you stay consistent when no one is clapping for you? These aren't just spiritual tests, they're proof of responsibility. If you're praying for more, ask yourself, am I ready to carry more? More visibility means more pressure. More influence means more eyes watching. More success means more spiritual attacks. It's not just about what you want, it's about who you're becoming to handle it. God will never give you a position that destroys your peace. That's why He waits. He delays, not to deny, but to develop. Because when the blessing comes, it should build you, not break you. So stop waiting for your future like it's a prize at the end of a race. It's not a trophy. It's a responsibility, one that demands discipline, humility, and strength. You don't prepare once you arrive. You prepare before it begins. That's how you show God, I'm ready,